Uh, hey, Facebook. All my Facebook friends and family. Um, for a couple of days, I've been contemplating on how or what I was going to say on this post. And to be honest with you, a lot of people are going to agree with me, and a lot of people are not going to agree with me. I am basically doing this video in response to a friend of mine by the name of Apostle Stephen Newton. I listened to his post, I watched the video, and I am in agreement, man. After the recent events that have been going on lately on the news with the Floyd family, and not only just that family, but the 464 cases of families that have not seen justice, gotten proper justice. I want to start off by saying I am not against all police officers. I by no means am prejudiced. I have white friends, black friends, Mexican friends. I have family members that are in law enforcement. I have white friends that are in law enforcement. This is not, it is about race, but then it's not. This is about injustice. Okay? I just want to make that clear. And another thing I want to make clear is before I get started, if you are a white friend of mine and you see this video or you see this post and you choose no longer to be a friend of mine or to associate yourself with me, then you truly was not my friend anyway. Because this is not, like I said, this is not really about race, it's about justice. Now that I've said that, let me begin by saying this. Well, let me start saying this. Excuse me, people, I don't really do videos. If you can tell on my page, I don't go live. I don't do any of this, but I just feel like it's on my heart to say this to our people. It hurts my heart that we are rioting, we are raging, but at the same time in Shreveport, Bossier, and in many other cities, we are still killing our own people. I was out this weekend, shootings all night. Our own people killing our own people at a time when we all need to be come together as one. But you're still out killing each other. For what? Petty shit. Bullshit. Because you think it's cool. Because you think it's okay to have a gun in your fucking hand and take someone's life. It makes you hard. No, it don't. This is coming from somebody who had to fucking do that. In the service of my country. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, it hurts my heart that for hundreds and hundreds of years we have struggled and done whatever we can to peacefully, and I mean peacefully, get equal rights and justice. And then I see people, not all, but some white people, make comments like, well, we have nothing to do with that. Why are you guys out destroying our property? Or why y'all need to handle it in a different way? And yeah, I can kind of understand where you're coming with that, but we have tried. May it be taking a knee. May it be laying on our bellies. May it be begging. May it be pleading. And that just simply did not work. It has not worked. So eventually people get to a boiling point, and that's just natural, and that's regardless of race. Anybody that keeps getting poked and picked and prodded and pushed, they get to a boiling point. There's a saying, don't poke the bear. That's exactly what has happened. The bear has been poked. We as a black people are tired of our kids, our mothers, our fathers, our children, aunts, uncles, whatever it may be, being killed over minor or petty things. Anybody who has watched that video of what happened to Floyd and didn't feel any kind of anger or didn't feel any kind of like there was an injustice done, you are wrong. Those officers murdered that man. There's no way of getting around it. There is no reason why that man should have been handcuffed and on the ground with a knee in his neck for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. While he cried and screamed for his mother, his kids, urinated on himself, and then said, they are going to kill me. One of those officers should have had common sense to say, hey, get off his neck. Let's get him in a squad car. Because really, once he's cuffed, he needs to be in a squad car heading to the jail to be, booked. If you're going to charge him for anything. The man wasn't resisting. It took 4 officers to hold this man down. Really? After it clearly shows that he was handcuffed, walked, and sat down, and then picked up, and then the next thing you know, he's on the street. This is not just about him. This is about also Trayvon and the many others. Or about the young black man that was just killed for running in a neighborhood. Running in a neighborhood. White men took it upon themselves to hunt him down and shoot him with shotguns. But that's okay. America, it's not. It's not okay. Because had I been that same person that went and did that to a white man, let's just be honest, they would have prosecuted me, fired me, buried me under the jail. Quick, fast, in a hurry. But America has the audacity to sit there and not understand why why we are, as a people, are angry and fed up and are demanding, not begging anymore. We are demanding justice. Like I said, all officers are not bad. There are good white officers, black officers, Hispanic officers, Asian officers. This is not about me saying that all white people are bad, because they're not. I have plenty of friends who have been there for me through thick and thin. Whenever I needed them, they were always there for me. I love them as if they were my blood. This is out for those who are still bigots. For those who think that we are inferior and that we are going to continue to let this happen to us, because we're not. Now, like I said, I may lose friends and I may gain friends. It doesn't matter. This is not about that. This is me speaking my truth. I fear for my kids going out in the street. I fear that one day a cop may come up on them, and it may be a bad cop at that day, come up on them and treat them badly or possibly kill my child. I shouldn't have that fear. We pay law enforcement. We pay them to protect and serve not just one group of people, but everyone. Even if I was getting arrested, I still feel like I should be still safe with you. Not worrying if you're going to kill me. So, for all those who are complaining and basically bitching about Kmart's and cars being destroyed, that shit is insured. Everything that has been destroyed during these riots are insured. And if they're not, I do apologize. But this is what happens when we are ignored for hundreds and hundreds of years. You can't, or you don't have the right to tell a group of people, a race, how they should react after they've been lynched, hunted, raped, robbed. Legally, the legal system is horrible when it comes down to black people. I have seen white people get lesser charges for the same shit that a black man has gotten, and he is doing years and years of time. That's injustice. To see a black man or a black girl or a black child or whatever not get a job that they well deserve because of their race, not being able to get into a college that they worked hard all their life to get into because of their color. To being treated like we are livestock and inferior, we are no longer going to allow that. We are no longer going to allow the killing of our people. And if other races cannot understand that, then so fuck it. Because this is what we've been pushed to. No, I do not want to see people hurt. No, I do not want to see people's property destroyed. But at the same time, this is the only thing that can seem to get people's fucking attention because it's all over the news. But at the same time, and I thank the white people that are doing this, that are going out and protesting along with us, but you don't hear too many about that, about white people as well standing up against this injustice, because we all are one. We all are equal. We all are people. We all bleed the same blood. That time for bigotry and racism is done. It's over. You guys want this stuff to end. But you won't give these families justice so that it will end. I don't understand. That's not common sense. Common sense is to serve justice for everyone across the board. I just want America to just get their head out of their asses, really, and start coming together as a people. That's what's supposed to make America great, that we are a land of opportunity and equal rights for everyone. But it's not. It's a lie. It's a lie. So I say, without a shadow of a doubt, and I love everybody, but I stand for us. I stand for us. And if you had a heart and if you were human, regardless of what race you are, you would do the same. Because we can't change things unless we all come together and make that change. We're not asking anymore. We're demanding. And in America, let me tell you this, we're not as weak as we were before. Where it was okay to go and lynch us and nothing happened, there's no repercussions, or we're not going to say anything about that, or you can rape our women and children, or you can do us any kind of way and there's no repercussions about it. We are not that people anymore. You better wake up. Because we're not taking that shit no more. Yes, we want peace. I don't know anybody who really that just wants all this chaos. And there are people saying, well, you guys can protest and do things in a different way. We have tried every way possible. It's just not working. Either because old people in old ways still choose to be the way that they are. And unfortunately, we don't have time for all those old people in old ways to die off. Which would probably be better for all of us. If they did. America, my people, not just my people, but everybody in America, I love you guys. I do. But if you can't understand, if you can't understand what we're going through right now and how we're feeling and how we're hurting and how we want justice, regardless of how you feel, the way we are going by it, put yourself in our shoes. If it was the other way around, if you have any questions of why we are doing what we are doing, put yourself in our shoes. If it was you, if it was your kind, your race, well, I'm going to stop saying your kind because we are all mankind. But if it was your race, being persecuted and mistreated and murdered in the streets, and there was no justice done for hundreds and hundreds of years, how would you feel? Would you not get to a boiling point where you say, I ain't gonna take this shit no more? Put yourself in that situation before you start judging these people that are trying to get justice. All that shit that has been destroyed can be replaced. A life cannot. That life that was taken can never be given back. Those lives that were taken can never be given back. That hurt that has been caused to these families cannot never ever heal until they get justice. So I'm asking everyone that's possibly going to be watching or viewing this video, just take a stand, man. And for all my brothers and sisters that are out here in Shreveport and Bossier City that are out there just killing each other for no reason over petty ass shit, just put them guns down and stop that shit. If you got beef, fight. Take the ass whooping and move on. But stop killing each other. We got bigger problems to solve. Just killing each other is only making it hard for a change, because those white people that do think the way that they do, the old way that they're thinking, all they think is that we're a bunch of monkeys and animals that can kill each other, and they put shit out there for us to kill each other. They ain't even really have to try as hard anymore because we out there killing each other. Stop, man. It's time to stop the shit. So on that note, I'm going to end that. Everybody on Facebook that are watching, I love you guys, regardless of what your race, color, or creed is. It's just time for all of us to come together and start loving one another and seeking justice. Have a good night.